Let's get this madness rolling.
Hello, YouTube, Crazy Boy here. Now today, I'm here to discuss about tabs, but also explain some things on my opinion on tabs. As in what I hope for in the near future for tabs. So yep, unit creation, which it's been talked about for quite some time, and faction creator. So far nothing has happened with that, sadly, so it's like, we're still waiting on that. I'm wondering what's going on with that, but meh. Workshop stuff I haven't really bothered to mess with, because I'm not sure which ones are safe. I'm gonna probably have my family coming to help me find somebody eventually. My bro, because he's bad at those things. Now then, I'm gonna do some ridiculous scenarios here as I discuss with you some thoughts and ideas of mine. And so, here's the thing is, as you know, last Halloween, the Spooky faction was released. And this is one of my favorite factions, really, because they had skeletons. Which, if you don't know, I like skeletons a lot, if you haven't realized by my D&D videos. By the way, if you don't realize I have D&D videos, where have you been? Go and watch some D&D videos. If you don't know what D&D is, it's Dungeons & Dragons. Fantasy role-playing game where you get to make your own adventures and campaigns and tell a story of your own, but also where your characters can die. Very fun. Now then, let's just see how this goes. I'm just making a random setup. Absolutely random. Let's roll. I'm gonna possess a skeleton. Because I want to fight. Ah, stupid reckless pumpkin. I am dead. Let's get a new skeleton then. I will not die this time. I will not be dead. And I am not dead. Fantastic. Now that's a fun scenario. Now then. If you want to send me scenarios like to do that, that would be fantastic. Now let me see here. And also to give some win suggestions and all that and all that. Now with the Spooky faction, as you know, and all that was released on Halloween. I want actual spooky secret units to come this Halloween, because Halloween's coming up, as you know, and it would be awesome to receive Spooky faction Halloween secret units. So secret units are like spooky things and all that. That would be fabulous to see happen. Now, does that mean that will happen? I say we have to wait and see. Die! You're dead. Fabulous. Let's see how many chairs Team Comp can fight against. And I'm gonna need to like put a few more units for my comfort. And let's skeleton archers. Fabulous. I like having overwhelming armies. It's so fun. Da 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 da. Oh, and the skeleton! Oh no! Oh no! I'm falling. Falling. Now I want to die. I want a skeleton. Fire. Oh no. I'm dead. Really? We were overrun by them? Okay. Reapers. Texasmas. Oh, that's me, you giant thing, that. Now then, as for why I want Spooky faction units. Oh wait, I was supposed to have one. They know it. Anyway, for Spooky faction units, because you want to just go by itself. What I'd like to see is maybe some giant skeletons, more undead, some zombies maybe. I don't know if you want effect or not, it's up to you really, for your opinion. Me, I don't really care for that kind of concept really with spooky stuff. Or Spooky faction. And it's all about Halloween there, so I want to see all sorts of Spooky factions. Like, I need some werewolves would be cool. Or maybe some demons, devils, and so forth, because that would fit the Spooky faction really, because it's all about Halloween really. So that would be fantastic seeing all sorts of Halloween-themed units. Of horror and terror. darkness. And just standing in flowing swordman. Get the joke. Now, as for that, really, well, that's my own personal opinion and concept of the idea for what should be happening with spooky faction. Or at least secret units or more stuff like it. Now then, also Christmas is coming up afterwards, quite a bit after Thanksgiving, of course, depending on where you live, really, if you don't celebrate Christmas, that's up to you, really. But it would be fitting, in my opinion, since they already did the Halloween one, to maybe also during the kind of Christmas, to release some Christmas holiday stuff.
Check a bill now,
And so that'd be quite fitting, in my opinion. And now you have to agree to this, really, because, man, it's my own personal opinion. Now, you know what, I'm gonna not let myself get distracted by the game so much as I want to talk about the future things I want to see in tabs. And let's point out things either. So spooky units, I want to see spooky secret units and maybe some more Halloween stuff. I will also no. Now what else I want to see is more dinosaurs. I would actually love to see more dinosaurs in this game, like the Raptors and the Raptor Riders, T-Rexes, Triceratops. Those would be fantastic to have in tabs. And fun to interact with and see him at the wobbly horse. So I had to take that from the Captain Source. Because man, it's funny, it's actually really funny. Boy, like that, I'm cold like a ragdoll. Wow, so sorry that one. Well. Now and what else will be fitting really eventually during the updates and all that, new units and factions, would be more units, like maybe in a modern time like era, because now we have tanks. I would like to see actually more like modern time stuff. Not only that, there's all sorts of cool time periods here, like tribal, that's caveman era. Farmer, armor alongside medieval or similar time periods. So farmers have always been around, so not really a big deal. Ancient is all like Greece and all that, very nice choice. Vikings, very nice. Dynasty, very fun. Renaissance, Pirates, Spooky, Wild West is actually very cool. And Legacy, bringing back all sorts of old units, including Dark Peasant and Super Peasant, which Dark Peasant and Super Peasant need major nerfs, in my opinion. That's my own personal opinion, though. Sound like really overpowered units that we need to defeated by one unit or multiple one unit. Now then, I think it would be cool actually maybe do a giant faction, or maybe a fantasy section, filled with more like some of the more, I don't know, odder kind of characters to add, like unicorns, dragons, and so forth. That would be cool to see dragons added. Now with odd like units like the Mace Spinner was very unexpected earlier in my opinion, alongside clams, what would be cool to see actually, I'm actually getting an idea here now. What if we get like a unit that basically like can summon random units from the secret section? That would be amazing actually. Maybe something like small secret units from the secret faction. Like Balloona up to like the cheerleader. Cause then it would be like, or Cupid technically speaking, or okay, up to 500, so that means clams. So like all these units, like the Jester would be summoned at random. Shouter, Teacher, the Raptor, Fan Bearer. That one's really odd. Bomb on a Stick. You know, I feel like that's a reference to something, the bomb on the stick one, like a major reference to something. Ball and Chain, this guy, Executioner, Tyquo, Raptor Rider, Cheerleader, Cupid, Mace Spinner, and the Clam. It's very interesting to see that happen. Now, as for like characters and all that, there's all sorts of unique things you can do. Like the Reaper, that was a very cool concept. I'd actually see like more entities like this. Like maybe if they have a Reaper, they have life, and maybe actual entities like life and death in this game, like the actual guy of death and the actual person of life. Or maybe like Boogeyman would be cool, actually. I'd be like the Halloween sort of thing. And, oh my god! Maybe something to counteract, like, I don't know, a Dark Cupid. A Dark Cupid would be cool. And, yeah, I don't know. I really I'm just gonna end it here, folks, because you know what? This has been really funny and madness. But there should be a Dark Cupid, actually. That would be hilarious. Just to see what they would do with that. And maybe more like, I don't know, just units that you haven't seen for creatures. Because, you know, there's all sorts of animals out there. Wolves would be cool to have in Teriyaki Battle Simulator. Tigers, cheetahs, all sorts of things like that. I'm just here putting out some ideas here, and I just want to hear your thoughts on any of these ideas. Anyway, folks, this is Crazy Boy. Hope you enjoyed today's video, and I'm out.